Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, October 19th, 2017. Today in our Tech News Update, we have an interesting little story here. Usually Google nags Microsoft about its security bugs. They often, publish, you got this bug that you haven't fixed, so you better do it now. Well, the tables are turned here, basically. Microsoft issued today a security bulletin saying that Google Chrome has several zero-day flaws that need to be fixed. So it's kind of a funny story here. So now Google got bitten by its own medicine. Well, at the same time, of course, Microsoft took the chance to say, shows that Microsoft Edge is so much better. If you are on Windows 10 Anniversary Update, you had a cumulative update yesterday. Yes, you did, and it actually is a bug fix. So there are a lot of little bugs that were fixed in your version of Windows 10. And it brings your build number to 14393.1794. So if you've got that cumulative update yesterday, yes, it is possible. Well, iOS security flaw is actually discovered that enables anyone that knows actually the phone number of a victim and the little trick of using 3 emojis to access the photo app on the phone and pretty much do what you want. So basically the 3 emojis plus phone number trick affects every version of iOS, including the beta version 11.1 that's still not pushed to all users. So of course I would guess that Apple will issue at some point a update. Well, it's Satya Nadella time to get reviewed. So basically the CEO of Microsoft gets a review every year to see the performance and what they think. So basically its review is excellent, positive on Azure and cloud, slight downgrade for the Microsoft Edge usage and Surface revenue, but overall it's one of the best ever reviews, and that makes Satya Nadella's salary go to $20 million for this year. Pretty nice, eh? I'd like to have that, a $20 million revenue every year coming in my pocket. So anyways, I do think he is actually probably one of the best CEOs Microsoft has had since probably Bill Gates at the beginning. Well, China says that connectivity will be blazingly fast. They are working hard and spending tons of cash on making sure that they actually have the objective of having 1 billion users on 5G by 2023. It would make it the fastest connected country in the world, and China is in a big evolution right now in technology. So I wouldn't be surprised they're not far from that if they'll and maybe even beat that by that time, as the rest of the world is kind of lagging behind now, especially North America, already having difficulty just with the LTE connections. Well, a quietly rolled feature in Windows 10 Fall Careers Update that no one talked about. There's a game anti-cheat feature. Yep. Basically, it's a feature, it's a technology basically that collects data within the games you're playing and sends alerts when it actually suspects you of cheating on your games. Technology is called TruePlay, and it's rolling out with Fall Careers Update. And that's to try to basically have less people cheating in online games. And it is a variation, apparently, of what's called, or what Valve has as its own engine in Steam for the cheating in different games. Well, is your phone spying on you? Basically, what is your problem with privacy on a phone? Well, a very interesting study here. So basically, what's happening is a group decided to purchase ads that are displayed through well-known apps to see exactly what are the data that you can actually get from having ads displayed through apps. Well, get this. They were able to purchase ads very cheaply, meaning that everybody could actually buy an ad to put on a app in an Android phone app. And basically, they were able to locate the user within 8 meters of where they were. That's about 30 feet accuracy. A lot of the times, even better than that. They also knew all the apps that were installed on their phones. And that creates a privacy concern because that group says, well, that what prevents somebody or a company you're working for to display an ad so that they can see, for example, with the apps, you could easily see a user's sexual preference by looking at the dating apps, for example, or its religious faith, depending on the apps that it has installed. So it's creating a problem here because they say, well, you know, it's really cheap. Everybody has pretty much the money to do a little ad campaign. So they could, for example, locate and see what their husband or their spouse or their girlfriend is doing and what apps they have, and pretty much spy on the people, spy on friends. It's a serious situation, and they say there needs to be guidelines to make sure that this can't be used against people. And we have an interesting story here. So in New York, the New York Police Department, the NYPD, has, of course, arrested lots of bad guys and, done some drug arrests, which means they rack in a lot of money that comes from these arrests. And a judge wanted to see how much money actually the NYPD did get from all of these arrests, to actually find out that that basically the evidence database of New York, that means everything they know about every crime, so that they can actually arrest and put bad guys to jail, is in a database that has no backup. Meaning, if that fails totally, there's no more evidence against anybody in any crimes. And the judge was just shocked to see how come such an important database doesn't have a backup. That's actually a very good question. And finally, this is kind of a recurring theme. I have the impression that basically this happens all the time. 2.6 million downloads on 8 apps in the Google Play Store. Make your phone join a botnet, basically, that can distribute ads and do a lot of bad things. They all are centered around the Minecraft team. To give an example, they didn't mention all 8 apps, but one that was downloaded 600,000 times. Assassin's Skins for Minecraft. And apparently, a lot of these apps, most of these are skins to modify, of course, the look and feel of Minecraft. It just shows you how Google really can't detect malware on its own apps. And it's kind of scary. They should do a better job at actually checking that out. So it seems every month I have a story about this. And it's just crazy. So 2.6 million downloads on these 8 apps that actually force you to join or have you joining a botnet without you knowing about it. Maybe that's a good idea to have something like Malwarebytes on your phone to scan for bad apps. So this was the technology news for Thursday, October 19th, 2017. You enjoy our videos? Please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following us on this channel.